So it's a celebration. It's a celebration. Donald Trump. Guys, can you hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. We're doing this live. We're doing this live. Are you guys hearing me? Let me know if you're hearing me in the chat. Because Donald Trump has become the president once again. We won. I honestly thought the steal would happen again. We won. CNN won't call it. Doesn't matter. We won. Fox News has already called it. We're just waiting for Trump's speech. We won. They lost. Guys, not only did we win, you see, oh, no. Not only did we win the presidency, we won much more than the presidency. We won the Senate, and we've definitely won at least the minority in terms of 51 votes, but we may have even won more than that. To my understanding, we still have the House. We may have even picked up a few seats. So we have the Senate, we have the House, and of course we have the Supreme Court. We have a nice majority on the Supreme Court, and we won the election. And there are more wins. Trump said we're going to keep on winning. They kept on saying that the red wave was not going to happen. Oh, it happened. It took a while. It happened. Kamala is evidently not going to be speaking tonight. And this happened like a few hours before he won. And that's what you should have realized. Something happened. They tried to cheat. They tried their crap again. It didn't work. They're so screwed. They are so screwed right now, guys, and they're panicking because they don't know what to do. You know, there was this guy, the Notre Dame, who's correctly predicted every single election, you know, except for the one with Al Gore and Bush back in 2000, somewhere around there. And yeah, he was like, "Oh, Trump's not going to win." Yeah, because he knew that they were going to try to do what they did again, and we won. Shout out to Elon Musk. Shout out to Joe Rogan. Oh gosh. Shout out to RFK. We won. Guys, this is just the beginning. They're going to be panicking, guys. They're going to be crying in the streets. I don't care. We won. Trump also made some very, very huge promises when it came to cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, all of that stuff. Guys, this is a huge win, and the party has changed. So many people are coming over right now. This is no longer the Republican Party. This is the party of Trump. It was going in that direction for a while now. Now it is 100% the party of Trump. He is the greatest president ever. He is greater than Abraham Lincoln. He is greater than George Washington. As far as I am concerned, he is the greatest president ever. One of, if not the greatest leader ever put here on earth. The only person above Trump is Jesus Christ. The only person greater than Trump is Jesus Christ. I'm calling it like that. The only person greater is Jesus Christ and God. Jesus is the Son of God. Other than that, nope. It's Trump. He is the greatest leader to ever live, other than Jesus Christ. Okay? Telling y'all, Trump, what he fought through, what he went through, and he still won. He still beat them. I have a video from Fox News where they basically announce his win. So we'll just jump into it, and then we'll keep on going. But this is a celebration. This is an absolute and utter celebration.
The Fox News decision desk can now officially project that Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States.
The former president's comeback will be complete with a win in Wisconsin, a state that he narrowly lost 4 years ago. He is now the second president in U.S. history to win non-consecutive terms. The first was Grover Cleveland in the late 1800s. Senator J.D. Vance will become the 50th vice president of the United States. Voters expressed deep frustration with the Biden administration, and former President Trump and the future President Trump overperformed in urban areas, particularly with men, proving that the strategy that they doubled and tripled down on over the course of the last few months absolutely succeeded and brought him back to the White House.
So, guys, he got the black guys. Tim Scott said that, black women were pretty much they're lifelong Democrats. You cannot get them. But he said black men were different. We can get the black guys. All right? Guys, we got the black guys. Holy, this is unbelievable. Trump literally got black men to come out and vote. No, oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Obama must be crying his eyes out. All of these people must be scheming right now. Scheming loud. Scheming. These are punks. We don't give a damn. Jughead says, greetings, angry. Thank God Trump beat that evil, demonic Kamala Harris. Love and respect from the UK, Trump 2024. Thank you. We all vote in each other's elections. Congratulations to the UK, because you won too. Congratulations to all our supporters from the UK, because you won too. We vote in each other's elections. What happens if UK and the United States are the same country? Congratulations, UK. Congratulations, UK, you won. Congratulations, UK, you won. Okay? We all won. We won. Thank God. I'm telling you, I was sure that there was going to be trucks. They were going to say, okay, we're going to wrap it up, because I was watching it, and like there were times where it's like, why are these votes? Why is it taking so long for these votes to come in? But holy cow, the guys, this is an absolute red wave. Absolute red wave. He absolutely won, and not only has he won, but the margin by which he's now won is very, very telling, because it's being projected that he may win by over 300 million. His final count may be over 300 million electoral votes. Not 300 million, 300 electoral votes. And that is insanity. That's insanity. Johnny says, 304s, go back to the shadows where you belong. They must be pissed off. Those Only Fools people, the Simps and the Only Fools harlots must be pissed, must be screaming and hollering and breaking their monitors right now. Because this is it. This is it. This is it. This is no joke. It's no joke. They really screwed up. Yes, they did.
47th president of the United States, former President Trump now defeats Vice President Kamala Harris, who entered this race just over 100 days ago. And for Democrats, they were projecting the possibility of running the table with battleground states. David Plouffe with the Democratic campaign of Harris campaign suggested that just yesterday. Now it is possible that Donald Trump runs the table with these states and builds on a big landslide election.
This is insane stuff, guys. Insane. Let me check this out here. Jughead says, I'm a black Brit of Nigerian heritage, and Trump had my support from when he beat Miss Hillary back in 2016. Trump has prevented WW3. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm telling you, I was like, I didn't know. I just did not know. I was in just absolute, man, bro, I can't believe we got it. I cannot believe we got it. Like, holy cow. Holy cow. So, I mean, what comes next is a purge. We know what's going to come. Like, it's going to be a massive purge. Like, they're going to be cleaning house. And even, like, Fox News called it like a minute ago. I don't know if it was like 30 minutes, an hour ago. It's been a good minute since they called the election. And the mainstream media, they still won't call it. Although Trump is expected to speak very soon. he's expected to step out and speak and confirm his win. And Kamala's basically, her guy came out and said that no, she won't be talking tonight, and she'll basically talk tomorrow. And every vote needs to be counted. But it seems very, very clear that yeah, they lost. They absolutely lost. And it's incredible. The Associated Press, they're refusing to call the election. Fox News has already called it. It's been called for a good minute now, but they're refusing because CNN right now is drinking their sorrow away. Yeah, guys, the mainstream press, like the Associated Press, is refusing to call it. Fox News called it a minute ago, and they are refusing to call it. They're refusing to do any more projections right now. They're throwing a complete hissy fit. We knew this was going to happen. So this is how they're trying to go about it. Well, he can't win if we don't announce that he's won. We'll come on TV we'll go on television and we'll demand, we'll basically say that it's still going. Guys, he's already won. He's won. He already secured those votes. He won Pennsylvania, and then and I think Alaska too. It's over. It's over. All right. But they're out here trying to like keep this scheme going. Like, no, they lost. They lost. And guys, you know what's coming. You know who's gonna be screaming their lungs out? Whoopi Goldberg, guys. Whoopi Goldberg. The ladies of The View need to be taken into custody for what they have done. They are traitors. They have betrayed our country. They have betrayed our union. Whoopi Goldberg, Jimmy Kimmel, the CEO, I forget what his name is, the CEO of Disney, all these people need to be taken into custody. I know Fauci is just looking right now, like just thinking, oh my gosh. Fauci is probably trying to like pull a Diddy and leave the country. I'll tell you what, you know what? I'll tell y'all right now, we damn well know Diddy is in a better position than Fauci right now. Diddy is in a much better position than Fauci right now. Diddy had like this non-disclosure agreement set up and everything, celebrating his birthday from incarceration. Fauci, guys, Elon, listen to me. Elon is projected to become the world's first trillionaire before everyone else. We have the richest man on the planet that is backing Trump and is saying that he's going to clean house. Elon is saying that he's going to Trump said he'll put him in charge and let Elon do exactly to the federal government what he did to Twitter. And we saw exactly what Elon did over at Twitter. So we know exactly what Elon will do. Just like Kanye wanted him in there, we got our wish. And Elon is going to, if he gets his way, Elon will clean house. Oh my gosh, will he clean house? He will, guys, there's going to be hollering and screaming. All right? There's going to be hollering and screaming when food stamps aren't coming in. People are like, where my food stamps money is? What's going on? Booga, booga. They're going to be panicking. They are going to be panicking up a storm. Let's see. Duo Maxwell, thanks a lot, Duo. He says, although I'm not political, the party of braying donkeys, liberated individuals are heavily copying, thieving, molding, butthurt, and extraordinarily mad with salty tears. Absolutely, guys. And you remember those mugs, liberal tears? My gosh. Can you imagine, guys? We got to get some Trump. I got to go get myself some more Trump stock in Truth Social because we know it's going to be surging. We know it's going to be surging, all right? Because Truth Social, his company is not just Truth Social, but it's basically it's like DJT. So it's not just, you're not just investing in Truth Social, you're investing in his tech company as an entirety. And which is insane. Trump has a tech company now. Trump actually has a tech company. So I mean, guys, we need to be real now that he's been reelected. We need him in there for another 4 years. We can't really, we don't need him leaving again after 4 years. He really needs a good 2 consecutive terms. So we need to, if the Constitution needs to be amended so that he can get another 4 years after this, then that's what needs to be done. We have to, guys, when they go, guys, we have to go low. Like, we have to go low now. It's like, this is over. Like, the game, it's over. I had no hope. It's over. We will never get another chance. We are, guys, this is a reprieve. Call it God, divine intervention. Guys, praise God. Praise Jesus Christ. We have to make moves, okay? We have to go low. None of this honor BS. Some of y'all are talking about honor. We don't have time for honor. None of that crap. These are, guys, we have to go as low as possible, all right? We need to start scrapping and scheming and going. Listen to me. Those people are already scheming. The left is already scheming. We have to out scheme them, all right? We need to go, guys, we need to create blue oceans of scheming, all right? They're already oversaturated in the traditional markets. We need to create new oceans where we will be scheming and where we will bring people over to. All right. That's how low we have to go. All right, guys. Listen, we have to go so low. We pass the center of the earth and end up in outer space. That's how low we have to go. All right. Talk about limbo. How low can you go? There's no limit. Okay. Like when we talk about low, we need to be so cold, guys. Like, you know how cold space is? Do you know how cold outer space is? We need to be that cold. We need to be cold like outer space. That's how serious it needs to be. There cannot be any games. No, there cannot be any if, ands, or buts about it. Like, we have to go that hard. Someone said, like, and I don't know if I agree with this, but they said that, to deal with a junkyard dog, to deal with junkyard dogs, you need a junkyard dog. And don't let the suit fool you. Trump is more than happy to get in that mud and sling mud. He's very comfortable in the mud. He's very comfortable among those junkyard dogs. Oh gosh, he's comfortable. He is very, very comfortable among those junkyard dogs. All right. He's comfortable. Don't let the guys. This is a guy that was fighting in suits in the WWE. All right. This is the kind of person that Trump is. McDonald's, KFC. This is who he's always been. All right. How many baby mamas does this guy have? This is who he's always been. Okay. You remember that whole comment? And and when you're rich and famous, you can, and I won't say it because you know how YouTube is, but oh yeah. So Jughead says, thanks for the 10. Thanks for the 10, brother. Thanks for the 10. Jughead says Barack, Hillary, Fauci, Whoopi, Rachel Maddow. Let the purge begin. Trump must show them no mercy. No mercy, y'all. To stop with this. I can't stand some of y'all. It's a no mercy, guys. We don't forget you and forget your honor. I don't give a damn about you and your honor. Okay? These people have no honor. These are honorless people. Let me tell y'all right now. If I was dealing with Judas, the dude who betrayed Jesus, y'all think I would be honorable to Judas? I'll face God afterwards, and God could deal with me. I'm not going to honor Judas. Judas? You must be honorable. Like, get the heck out of here. I would not honor Judas. These people are Judases. Do not honor these people. You give guys, there's no coming together. There's no together. There's no together. There's no country healing. The healing is purging of these ideologies that have destroyed Western society. That's when the healing shall begin. That's healing. That's our healing. Forget about that, Forget about that. I'm telling you, it's sick. Again, shout out to Jughead. He says, love and respect from Nigeria, brother angry. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't know. It's so funny because here we are streaming. Here we are streaming. Here we are celebrating. And the media still won't call it. Guys, CNN, they're basically, guys, they're living in their own delusion. Maybe I'll hit up Mayumi, see how Mayumi's doing. See if she's celebrating. Because this is wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful. It's like, hell yeah. Asush says, this is Sparta. This is Sparta. This is Sparta. All right. Total victory, guys. guys, we're dealing with our enemies. We're dealing, guys, these are enemies. We're dealing with enemies. We don't owe our enemies anything. We owe our enemies nothing. After what they have done to us, after how they have treated us, we owe our enemies nothing. Okay? Treat them exactly how they have treated us. That's exactly it. All right? Don't give them anywhere to run, anywhere to hide. Let them feel what we have felt for years. Trump has already told us what he's going to do day one. We already know what's going to happen day one. It's no joke. It's gonna be, guys, they're gonna be crying tomorrow. Yeah, Matthias, he says, they called us garbage and fascist, Uncle Angry. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. We need to return the favor, God. You see, guys, there's no coming together. There's no coming together. Okay? That's over. That's done with. There's no healing. Our healing is getting rid of these ideologies. And we have Elon in there right now. We have Elon. Elon has all of this money, and he has a plan, and he has plans. He knows how to do this. They're like, oh, Twitter. Elon doesn't know what he's doing with Twitter. Guys, look at how he's transformed Twitter. Look at all of the things he's added to Twitter. Twitter is now a powerhouse in terms of media. People are streaming on there, doing broadcasts. I listened to some of the meetings that are happening on Twitter. It's unbelievable what's happening on Twitter right now. All of these guys, a lot of these leftist companies, they're done for. These media organizations, they'll get broken up. Regardless of who's in power, they were already moving to break up, the big G, break up Apple, break up Facebook, okay? All of these companies are they're gonna face his wrath. This is what, look at guys, you're gonna see Mark Zuckerberg coming out like a snake. Like, oh my gosh, I love Trump so much too. Trump, guys, Zuckerberg's gonna come out like that girl, the girl that you always like, but she never liked you. Zuckerberg's gonna come out like, you know what, Trump, I always love you. You know I always love you, Trump. That, guys, I'm telling you, just watch Zuckerberg coming out like, I always love you. I always had you in my heart. You see how I've been hanging out with Dana White. I told Dana White how much I love you. I call you daddy all the time. Oh, Zuck doesn't want to go to prison. Listen to me. Put Zuck in the same cell with Diddy. All right? Put him in the same cell with Diddy, and he could, he can put those grappling moves to good use, because he's gonna need them. All right? Lock him up with Diddy. Lock his behind up right along with Diddy. Put them together, because a lot of them are going to prison. After what these people have done, after what these people have taken from us, there is no forgiveness. There is no coming together. There's none of that. They made it very clear who they are. There is us versus them. Us versus them. Kirk Boy says, no mercy for Zuck. Absolutely not. He needs to spend, listen to me. You know how many lives have been destroyed because of that social media platform of his? He needs to be held accountable. He's one of the first. They need to take his little behind into custody. Lock him up. Put him right with Diddy. Do him exactly like how they did Diddy. Okay? Strip those billions away from him. Let him go hang out with Seaman Freud, the Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency crook. Okay? Let these people, listen, parade Bill Gates, boy, Bill. Right now, he's on trial over in the Netherlands. Evidently, he's on trial over in the Netherlands, Bill. Yeah. Guys, can you imagine Bill and Fauci and all these people right now, what they're feeling, how they're feeling? Hearts are broken. And don't forget that Trump will, I don't know, I hope he doesn't change his mind. He said that he's going to release the Mr. Stein's file, the EP Stein file. So We have to see what happens there. Johnny says Mark's screams intensifies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bill Gates is in a black site. What the heck is? I don't know what a black site is, but yeah, he's definitely hiding underground right now. Definitely hiding underground right now.
We don't know where the popular vote is going to finish out, but we do know that he will be going back to the White House, and with him, Brit Hume, will be a lot of changes because he will have been there once and will know what he wants to do.
You know, he often accounts for the fact that he had so much turnover in his first term as president by the fact that he really know Washington and he was new to this realm that he had come to win the presidency in, and he promises us that now he knows whom he wants to hire. Now he knows the kind of people he wants to have around him. A lot of people are saying that means a lot of very experienced people around Washington will be ruled out, and maybe they will. But it's going to be very interesting to see the kind of people he reaches out to and reaches out for in the days and weeks ahead as he.
And guys, don't forget about Project 2025. Do not forget about Project 2025. It's going to be a doozy. It's going to be an absolute doozy because Project 2025 isn't over. He has Agenda 47. But Project 2025 is no game. They are so afraid of what Project 2025 is. They're afraid of how hard Project 2025 can and will hit. Most of you should know what Project 2025 is right now. But basically, for those of you that don't understand Project 2025, Project 2025 is basically where they're going to they're going to basically flood Washington with loyalists. They're going to clean out the institutions. They're going to clean out all of these public jobs. So all of these people that are in all of these positions, like public servants, they're going to fire all of those people and appoint Trump loyalists. They're going to get everything ready, and they're basically going to give Trump an extreme amount of power. We're talking about like a king, bordering on the powers of a king. He's going to have a massive amount of power. And it's going to be hard to stop him at this point because they have the Senate, they have the House, and they also have the Supreme Court. And there's a guy in the Supreme Court that's not playing around named Clarence Thompson. And we know Clarence isn't. I was worried when he didn't step down, but Clarence isn't messing around. Of all the justices, we know Clarence, this dude is not playing games. Clarence is really serious he's really about that life. And they were coming for him and his wife too. So, there's going to be vengefulness right there as well. So it's crazy. It's crazy. We have all of these things. We have all of these things. Like, they messed up so bad. Darius just dropped a $10. Thank you so much, Darius, for that. He says, we don't care if the we don't care if the ladies cry, since they didn't care about us guys and what we went through during their reign of terror, using their queen powers. Yeah. They're facing they're definitely in for a rough one. They're definitely in for a rough one because they did so much bad, so much evil. And yeah, I mean, guys, this is it. It's the party is. I want to live, guys. I want to live. I really do. I want to live for all of this and see it all. This is going to inspire so many guys to work out, to take care of themselves, to have some hope again. Even if you don't really believe that, the culture is going to change, I do believe that, guys, everyone knows at this point, we know that there's no place for honor among the dishonorable. We have to be worse than them. All right. Well, if you look into the darkness, you will become them. Listen to me. We're dealing with the devil. We're dealing with the devil. All right. We need to make sure we need them to feel what they made us feel, and then some. We need to deliver it by 200 times, y'all. 200 times. We need to give them back what they have given us by 200 times. They will never forget. They will never, guys, they cannot. These people are very weak-minded. These are not strong people. The pain and suffering that they have put us through, they cannot put up, they could never go through this. And we need to give it back to them by 200 times. That's really what needs to happen here. You know? And then and only then will they learn a lesson. Then and only then will they finally repent. Guys, we've been streaming for what? 15, 20, 30 minutes now? I'll tell you. Should tell me how long we've been going. We've been going for 32 minutes. We've been streaming for 32 minutes, y'all. 32 minutes. And they called the election quite a while before I started streaming. And the mainstream media is still refusing, y'all, to declare Trump president. He has won. And ABC, CNN, NBC, CBS, all of the other major news networks are refusing to declare. They're refusing now to deliver any more results. This is their strategy. They're refusing to deliver any more results or do any more projections. Oh, we'll do it in the morning. We'll have to wait until the morning. We're gonna go dig for some votes. We need to contest this. We're gonna something went wrong here, and this is not right, and we're not gonna tolerate it. We're gonna stop it. All right. Sore losers. Oh gosh. I'm telling you. Right now, the Associated Press, guys, the Associated Press has Trump at 267 votes right now for popular. It's like they refused to call it. Fox called it an hour, 2 hours ago, and now they're saying, oh, he has 267 electoral votes, and Harris has 214, and we're still waiting to find out what's going to happen. But he's currently in the lead in Alaska, and you need 270 to win. But he's currently in the lead in Alaska, and Arizona, and Nevada, and Wyoming, and Michigan. Oh my gosh. I'm not crying for these people. I'm not crying for these people at all. They did this to themselves. They 100% did this to themselves, and they can get what's coming to them now. Oh, let's see. Oh, Gundam Chief, thanks for the 10, Gundam. Thanks for the 10. He says, I'll be satisfied if he places term limits for all those positions that allow parasites to stay in Washington for decades, making millions with the connections they get because they have so much time. I agree entirely. We all want term limits. I don't know if it's going to happen because you're still dealing with corruption. These people like Bopar. I'm glad that she won again, but she doesn't want to leave. Like, these people want to be in these jobs for life. So that's one thing that we kind of have to acknowledge and accept. They don't want term limits under any situation whatsoever. They do not want term limits. They don't want them. Project 2025 is a doozy. It absolutely is. They're scared. I have a video for you guys. Let's go ahead and jump into this video because it actually talks a little bit about Project 2025. It actually talks a little bit about Project 2025 and it explains it a bit. And we're gonna let's talk because, guys, this is pretty much what we can expect from, guys. The Amish were actually out to vote for Trump. The Amish were out on their buggies, with their horses, all right, holding up signs for Trump, guys. They say the Amish don't watch television. But yet the Amish knew what was up. Something is wrong with, guys, y'all, something is going on with the Amish. Something is going on with the Amish because they're like, oh, we don't watch TV and use electricity. We don't use technology. Let me tell you what I've heard about the Amish. The Amish won't drive a car, but they will ride in a car. The Amish won't fly a plane, but they will fly in a plane. This is how messed up the Amish are. So to my guess, what I'm guessing is the Amish they won't own a television, nor will they turn on the television. But if a television is on, they may just sit down and watch it. The Amish are effed up, y'all. The Amish are effed up. They came out in force for Trump.
2025.
Project 2025.
Project 2025.
Trump's Project 2025.
Pennsylvania, how are we doing?
So what is Project 2025? What's it got to do with this man, and why are the Democrats so worried about it? Here is a deep dive into the 900-page blueprint for government that could, it's claimed, reshape, even destroy American democracy.
Here it is, a 922-page manifesto. It's written by an influential conservative think tank, the Heritage Foundation, and it lays out policy proposals should a Republican candidate win this November. And that Republican candidate would be one Donald Trump.
Let's begin with the background. Project 2025 dates back to 1973. That's when the Heritage Foundation, based in Washington, D.C., was founded. Their mission, to mold America into a more Christian, conservative state.
Key here is the idea that the Constitution guarantees liberties for each person to do not what they want, but what they ought, according to their understanding of God's law. And that is at the foundation of this entire document. And essentially what this boils down to is a vision of the country that privileges and prioritizes Christians and a particular version of Christianity.
Heritage came to prominence when the organization wrote their first manifesto in 1981. They called it a mandate for leadership. Essentially, it aimed to roll back the state and unleash free market capitalism. President Ronald Reagan liked the ideas so much that he gave a copy to each member of his cabinet to review. The Heritage Foundation claims that among the 2,000 proposals, about 60% of them were implemented by the end of President Reagan's first year in office.
It's no exaggeration to say that you've more than made your mark on American history. Tonight, I thank you, Heritage thanks you, and so does the conservative movement.
The Heritage Foundation has published a mandate for leadership every election cycle for the past 40 years. So what makes this one different?
For the other side, for the Democrats, the language in this document is alarming because they think the policies have a dangerous undercurrent. Innocuous policies like the call to restore the family as the center of American life would undermine freedoms, they worry. The document blames US decline on pornography invading school libraries, critical race theory, and gender ideology in school curriculums, all part of what Project 2025 calls the Great Awakening. The policy agenda is one of 4 pillars of the project, and it plans to criminalize pornography, disband the Departments of Education, Homeland Security, and the FBI. It rejects the concept of abortion as healthcare. It proposes the rollback of LGBTQ+ rights, and it ends climate protections. On immigration, the plans include the largest deportation in history, which Donald Trump has also promised to push through. And there's the suggestion that the military could be used against Americans to suppress possible large-scale protests. Beyond that policy agenda, there is also a plan for a personnel database, pre-vetted, ideologically aligned employees. Think of it like a conservative-only LinkedIn.
The idea is to create a pool of readily available people to fill federal government positions to assist a new Republican president on day one. Remember that at the moment, federal government positions are not politically appointed or politically aligned. The plan is to install a swathe of politically appointed civil servants. It would be achieved via an executive order, meaning the new president would force the appointments through. It's called Schedule F. and we'll come back to that. The third pillar is a Presidential Administration Academy, an online educational program to train those employees to get them up to speed under a Republican president. And the fourth, final pillar is a 180-day playbook, an action plan for how they'll get things done. These pillars are the structural foundations for what the authors hope is a radically different White House in waiting.
Now, one of the things that's very important that I like what someone points out is, and just a shout out to Kirk Boy. Thank you for the 10. Kirk Boy dropped the 10. Gave me a nice beer. Really appreciate that. Have a beer on me, friend. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. But yeah, guys. Oh, look who came. Look who's here. Look who's here. Oh, look who showed up. Look who decided to show up finally. MK says still too close to call. That's what NBC keeps saying. Guys, they're crying. They're having their meltdown. They're having their meltdown. Oh boy. Shout out to Darius Humble Warrior Poston. Thank you for the 10, Darius. He says, one more 10 from me. The evil boss babe empire, liberated individual, Simp Brigade, and White Knight Army are now so silent that even my TV on volume 0 is louder. Guys, I did not think we could. I thought they were gonna come up and we're gonna say, okay, they're like, okay, we're shutting things down for the night, and then a bunch of trucks with garbage bags were gonna pull up, and maybe they may or may not have some things in them that could sway things. But yeah, guys, holy cow. Guys, you know what's going to happen also? You realize that there's going to be a massive investigation into the situation with Biden and the fact that he is, he clearly has some neurodegenerative condition going on, and it's been a huge cover-up. And Kamala knew about it. Everyone in her administration knew about it. So, guys, all of these things, these are serious crimes. What do you think's going to happen to Hunter? What do you think, guys? Hunter must be crapping bricks right now. Oh, my. And I suspect that all of those pending trials against Trump are just going to disappear. Could you imagine if they're still trying to put him in jail? Still trying to put him in prison? Up to inauguration, we're going to put you in prison. We're going to put you in prison so you can't be inaugurated. Don't put it past him. Don't put it past them, y'all. That they'll try to put him in prison. They'll try to incarcerate Trump and throw him in prison. So that they'll try to throw him in prison so that he won't be able to take office. Well, if you're in prison and you can't you're not there to be to be inaugurated, then you can't become president again. They're gonna try every dirty thing they can to prevent him from being inaugurated. It won't work. It absolutely won't work. Nope. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. What a night. What a night. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what a night. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh. Gundam Chief with another 10 says, have some whiskey. Remember that this is all projection. They are what they say others are. They want what they say others want. They do what they accuse others of doing. Keep a light on them, everyone. Absolutely, guys. No forgiveness, no mercy. Some of y'all in comments mercy. Do what Jesus would do. Jesus didn't tell us. Listen to me. Jesus didn't tell us to be stupid. We're dealing with devils. Do you think that do you think guys, who in their right mind would watch someone do something to Jesus back in those days? Are you crazy? You think soldiers of warriors of God would just stand back if they were there back in those days and just let these people do what they wanted with Jesus? You must be crazy. That's between me and God. God could punish me afterwards. You think I'm going to let them just stand there and let them have their way with Jesus? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. That's why Jesus, if he didn't, he would. That's why God wouldn't let us be there, because he already knows what would go down. He already would know what would go down. You've got to be kidding me. These are our enemies. These are our enemies. These are not. They're not misguided. All right. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de. Guys, let me tell y'all something about Whoopi. When she is incarcerated, like, she needs to be treated like everyone else. She should be treated fairly in the prison and the justice system, in the criminal justice system. And just like everyone else, those dreads, like, she has these long dreads. She should not be allowed to keep those dreads. She should not be allowed to keep those dreads. I'm just being very, very, very clear. When we're, even when, like, you're not allowed to have that, like, very, very long hair in prison, to my understanding. So those dreads would have to come off. Like, they would have to shave those dreads, cut them, make them short, or just remove them entirely. But she's not supposed to have those dreads in prison. Like, when she's incarcerated, she is not supposed to have. She's not a celebrity in prison. Just like just like how they treated Martha Stewart. All right, Whoopi is not as tough as Martha, regardless of who Martha votes for and her ideologies. Whoopi is not as tough as Martha. All right, Martha's out there hanging out with gangsters. Look at who her buddy has been for, like, the last 20 years, bro. Like 10 to 20 years. Who's her best friend? Snoop Dogg. Why are they such good friends? Because they're both gangsters. They tried to make a movie about Martha, like a movie on TV, like, trying to show Martha like she was a total nasty person, because she went to, like, a Walmart and she started cussing them out about the thread count, because the thread count was messed up. They're like, look how nasty Martha is. She's such a mean person. I'm like, but listen to me. They don't even realize the consumer is watching the movie like, yes, you curse them out, Martha. You tell them off, Martha. These are some expensive sheets. And they're telling us that they're supposed to have this thread count and they don't have the thread count. You listen to Martha. You stand up for us. You stand up for the consumer. Let's make sure that we get exactly what we paid for. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this. Telling y'all. Guys, ICE is going to be busy. ICE is going to be so busy. Guys, can you imagine it? They're going to be going around asking for papers. Everyone's going to have to show their papers. I don't even care. If it's like, can I see your papers? I got my passport right here. All right? I'm an American citizen. There you go. Now leave me alone and go and go do your job. All right? Good job, but no, keep it moving. You already checked me. Now go check the other one. That's literally how I am right now. You are like, listen to me. Yo entiendo. Bueno, yo entiendo. Vamos. All right? Go check some more. Go check some more papers. You already checked my papers. You see that I'm a legit. Go check those guys over there. Standing by the Arby's. Okay, they've been hanging out over there for a while now. All right? Yo, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo está? ¿Tú hablas inglés? ¿De dónde eres? ¿Estados Unidos? No, amigo. No, amigo. Tú look México. Sí, es México. Tú México. ¿Correcto? No, amigo. ¿Tú no hablas nada inglés? ¿Tú no hablas nada inglés? Pero tú es Estados Unidos. No, amigo. Ándale. Boy, oh boy, I'm telling y'all, guys, Project 2025 is going to be so much fun.
The other side have made Project 2025 a key election attack point.
Project 2025 will destroy America. Look it up.
And they have escalated their efforts to attach Donald Trump directly to the project.
But Donald Trump wants to take our country backward. He and his extreme Project 2025 agenda will weaken the middle class. Like, we know we got to take this seriously. Can you believe they put that thing in writing?
You ever seen a document that could kill a small animal and democracy at the same time? Here it is.
I'm Michigan State Senator Mallory McMorrow, and is Project 2025.
It makes it very clear, if Trump gets reelected, that this is what they will do, and they've laid it all out. So we thought it was important to share in very plain language, because most people are not going to read a 900-page policy document, what it actually means for regular people, to draw a contrast. As much energy as there is around Kamala Harris right now that feels fun and joyful and hopeful, I still think it's important that we draw the contrast to who Trump is and what a Trump presidency would mean for Americans.
It's been claimed that the Democrats have isolated $370 million in TV ads to reach voters.
He'll take control. We'll pay the price.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
Project 2025 has become a trending topic across social media, spawning videos highlighting the perceived dangers that it poses to the climate, academia, abortion rights, the working class, people of color, and the liberal state.
This Project 2025 blueprint is backed by more than 100 conservative groups, and it is presented as a vision built by conservatives for conservatives. We asked the Heritage Foundation for an interview. In an emailed statement, a spokesman said the Project 2025 team is unavailable at the moment for an interview. Now let's go back to Schedule F, and stay tuned here because it is complicated, but it is at the very heart of all this. Schedule F was an executive order signed by Donald Trump in 2020 in his last months as president. He never acted on it because he lost the election soon after. But had he actioned it, Schedule F would have given him presidential control over the rights and protections for tens of thousands of civil servants, allowing him to hire and fire them at will. During Trump's first term, he often grew frustrated with federal government employees. He felt they were preventing him from enacting his policy agenda. If they were guardrails, he saw them as barriers.
In 2016, I declared, I am your voice. Today I add, I am your warrior, I am your justice. And for those who have been wronged and betrayed, I am your retribution, I am your retribution.
The order aims to replace government employees with political appointees, those loyal to the president. So a president who takes all this up could fire scientists calling for greater action on climate change or birth control, and replace them with loyal, even unqualified employees who would roll back or dismantle existing policies and without congressional approval.
Reinstating Schedule F is a top priority for Project 2025 and for Donald Trump.
Here's my plan to dismantle the deep state and reclaim our democracy from Washington corruption once and for all, and corruption it is. First, I will immediately reissue my 2020 executive order restoring the president's authority to remove rogue bureaucrats, and I will wield that power very aggressively.
And this is where Project 2025 comes back in with their conservative LinkedIn.
March into office and bring a new army of aligned, trained, and essentially weaponized conservatives ready to do battle against the deep state.
Y'all, ready to do battle, y'all. This sounds biblical as hell. This sounds biblical as hell, y'all. Ready to do ready to do battle. It's gonna be wild. 2025 is gonna be wild. Oh, we're going into battle. Battle. Oh gosh. Guys, as you can see, with Harris's, so this is from ABC News, with Harris's path to victory narrowing, Trump declares victory. ABC News has not projected a winner in the presidential race. So basically, guys, the only state that they have not called for Harris yet, that they're projecting that she'll win, is Maine, while they're projecting that Trump will win every other state other than that. So the Associated Press says that Maine Harris is still in the lead to win Maine, while Trump is in the lead to win every other state currently that's still available. So he's in the lead in Michigan. He's in the lead. This is their projections. In the lead in Wyoming, in the lead in Alaska, in the lead in Arizona, in the lead in Nevada. They have Harris at 224 votes. They have 224 electoral votes. They have Trump at 267, and they're still refusing to call the election. And Fox News has now called the election like 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. And Harris is refusing to speak tonight. She announced it like 2 or 3 hours ago. Her dude came out and was like, yeah, she won't be speaking tonight. You know, every vote has to be counted and blah, blah, blah. So every member of the mainstream media is refusing to call it. Former President Donald Trump took to the stage with his family at West Palm Beach County Convention Center early Wednesday morning to raucous supporters. As Trump neared the projected 270 electoral votes needed to win, he declared victory as Vice President Kamala Harris' path to reach the threshold narrowed following projection from Trump in North Carolina, Georgia, and highly prized Pennsylvania. So they're still refusing to say that Kamala has lost. Unbelievable. Guys, if you talk about losers, talk about losers.
The plans have become so controversial that Donald Trump has tried to distance himself from the project after months of Democrats sounding the alarm. He's realised maybe that it's become a political liability, and so he's claimed to know nothing of Project 2025 or the people behind it. But how credible is that, really?
Trump and Roberts know each other well. Here they are on a private jet together in 2022. Trump
on the campaign trail. I'll never be doing a rally again. Can you believe it? I think we've done 900 rallies approximately from them. Can you imagine? 901, something, a lot of rallies. And it was sad. Everybody was sad. Many people, I said, this is our last rally. But now we're going on to something that's far more important, because the rallies were used for us to be put in this position where we can really help our country. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make our country better than it ever has been. And I said that many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness. And now we are going to fulfill that mission together. We're going to fulfill that mission. The task before us will not be easy, but I will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, and fight that I have in my soul to the job that you've entrusted to me. This is a great job. There's no job like this. This is the most important job in the world. Just as I did in my first term, we had a great first term, a great first term. I will govern by a simple motto: promises made, promises kept. We're going to keep our promises. Nothing will stop me from keeping my word to you, the people. We will make America safe, strong, prosperous, powerful, and free again. And I'm asking every citizen all across our land to join me in this noble and righteous endeavor. That's what it is. It's time to put the divisions of the past 4 years behind us. It's time to unite. And we're going to try, we have to try, and it's going to happen. Success will bring us together. I've seen that. I saw that in the first term. When we became more and more successful, people started coming together. Success is going to bring us together, and we are going to start by all putting America first. We have to put our country first for at least a period of time. We have to fix it, because together we can truly make America great again for all Americans. So I want to just tell you what a great honor this is. I want to thank you. I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you, and God bless America. Different parts of Pennsylvania campaigning. You know, he sent the rocket up 2 weeks ago, and I saw that rocket, and I saw it coming down. I saw it. It was, when it left, it was beautiful, shiny white. When it came down, it didn't look so pretty. It was going 10,000 miles an hour, and it was burning like hell. I said, what happened to your paint job? He said, we've never made a paint that could withstand that kind of heat. And but I saw it come down and turn around. And it was, you know, it's like 22 stories tall, by the way. It looks a little smaller than that, but it's big. And it came down, and you saw that fire burning. And I'm saying, only Elon can do this. It must be an Elon. And I tell the story. I told it last night. I had a man on the phone. I had the screen muted, no sound. I was talking to a very important man, happens to be here. And that very important guy, one of the most important people in, I would say, the country, actually. But, you know, I was president, and now it looks like I was going to be maybe president again, so I figured I could ask him to hold. So I asked him to hold. And because, especially because you're going to be president again, they hold. So I took the phone down, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm seeing this crazy thing that's going around and coming down. It looks like it's going to crash into the gantry. And I said, oh, no. And I said, do me a favor, do you mind holding for a couple of minutes? I want to see this. I thought it was a space age movie or something. I put the phone down. Bad part, I didn't pick it up for 45 minutes, and he was holding. But this spaceship came down, and I saw those engines firing, and it looked like it was over. It was going to smash. And then I saw the fire pour out from the left side, and I put it straight. And it came down so gently, and then it wrapped those arms around it, and it held it. And just like you hold your baby at night, your little baby. And it was a beautiful thing to see. And I called Elon. I said, Elon, was that you? He said, yes, it was. I said, who else can do that? Can Russia do it? No. Can China do it? No. Can the United States do it other than you? No, nobody can do that. I said, that's why I love you, Elon. That's great. And you know, when we had the tragic Hurricane Helene, and it hit North Carolina, they were really devastated, the water. This was a big water, as big as we've ever seen, water hurricane. It built lakes out of nothing. Fields became lakes, and the danger was unbelievable. And the people from North Carolina came to me and they said, would it be possible, at all possible, for you to speak to Elon Musk? We need Starlink. I said, what's Starlink? It's a form of communication. So I called Elon, and I'll tell you what, he had, and it was very dangerous. People would die. They had no communication. All the wires were down. I called Elon Musk. I said, Elon, you have something called Starlink. Is that right? Yes, I do. What the hell is it? He said, it's a communication system that's very good. I said, Elon, they need it really, really badly in North Carolina. Can you get it? He had that there so fast. It was incredible. So, and it was great. It saved a lot of lives. He saved a lot of lives. But he's a character. He's a special guy. He's a super genius. We have to protect our geniuses. We don't have that many of them. We have to protect our super geniuses. I want to thank some of the guys. You know, we have up here today the U.S. Open champion. He's fantastic golfer. He's slightly longer than me. It's a little bit longer than me. Just a little bit. Bryson DeChambeau is up here someplace. What happened to Bryson? Where is he? Bryson. Oh, he was shot. He's hitting balls. Oh, he's on the way. He's hitting balls. Bryson. Oh, look at him. He's got a great career going. Great U.S. Open, Bryson. That's a fantastic job. And we also have a man, Dana White, who has done some job. He's a tough guy. So Dana started UFC, and came to me, do you mind if I use your, nobody wanted to give him Marines because they said it's a rough sport, a little rough. And I helped him out a little bit, and I went, and they said, this is the roughest sport I've ever seen, but I began to like it, and he loved it, and nobody's done a better job in sports. And you know, he's a very motivational kind of a guy, what he does. He gets these fighters, and they really go at it, and it's become one of the most successful sports enterprises anywhere at any time. It's doing so well. I'd like to ask Dana just to say a couple of words, because people love to hear from him. Dana, please.
Nobody deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this more than his family does. This is what happens when the machine comes after you. What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hardworking man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves this. They deserve it as a family. I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Nelk boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, busting with the boys, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan. And thank you, America. Thank you. Have a good night.
That is a piece of work. No, he's really an amazing guy. But most of all, I want to thank the millions of hardworking Americans across the nation who have always been the heart and soul of this really great movement. We've been through so much together, and today you showed up in record numbers to deliver a victory like really, I probably like no other. This was something special, and we're gonna pay you back. We're gonna do the best job. We're gonna turn it around. It's got to be turned around. It's got to be turned around fast, and we're gonna turn it around. We're gonna do it in every way, with so many ways, but we're gonna do it in every way. This will forever be remembered as the day the American people regained control of their country. So I just want to say that on behalf of this great group of people, these are hardworking people. These are fantastic people, and we can add a few names like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He came out, and he's going to help make America healthy again. And now he's a great guy, and he really means it. He wants to do some things, and we're going to let him go to it. I just said, but Bobby, leave the oil to me. We have more liquid gold, oil and gas. We have more liquid gold than any country in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. We have more than Russia. Bobby, stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby. We're going to be paying down debt. We're going to be reducing taxes. We can do things that nobody else can do. Nobody else is going to be able to do it. China doesn't have what we have. Nobody has what we have. But we have the greatest people also. Maybe that's the most important thing. This campaign has been so historic in so many ways. We've built the biggest, the broadest, the most unified coalition. They've never seen anything like it in all of American history. They've never seen it. Young and old, men and women, rural and urban. And we had them all helping us tonight. When you think, I mean, I was looking at it, I was watching it. They had some great analysis of the people that voted for us. Nobody's ever seen anything like that. They came from all corners, union, non-union, African American, Hispanic American, Asian American, Arab American, Muslim American. We had everybody, and it was beautiful. It was a historic realignment, uniting citizens of all backgrounds around a common core of common sense. You know, we're the party of common sense. We want to have borders. We want to have security. We want to have things be good, safe. We want great education. We want a strong and powerful military, and ideally we don't have to use it. You know, we had no wars, 4 years we had no wars, except we defeated ISIS. We defeated ISIS in record time, but we had no wars. They said, he will start a war. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. But this is also a massive victory for democracy and for freedom. Together, we're going to unlock America's glorious destiny. We're going to achieve the most incredible future for our people. Yesterday, as I stood at my last stop on the campaign trail, I'll never be doing a rally again. Can you believe it? I think we've done 900 rallies approximately from them. Can you imagine? 901, something, a lot of rallies. And it was sad. Everybody was sad. Many people, I said, this is our last rally. But now we're going on to something that's far more important, because the rallies were used for us to be put in this position where we can really help our country. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make our country better than it ever has been. And I said that many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness. And now we are going to fulfill that mission together. We're going to fulfill that mission. The task before us will not be easy, but I will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, and fight that I have in my soul to the job that you've entrusted to me. This is a great job. There's no job like this. This is the most important job in the world. Just as I did in my first term, we had a great first term, a great first term. I will govern by a simple motto: promises made, promises kept. We're going to keep our promises. Nothing will stop me from keeping my word to you, the people. We will make America safe, strong, prosperous, powerful, and free again. And I'm asking every citizen all across our land to join me in this noble and righteous endeavor. That's what it is. It's time to put the divisions of the past 4 years behind us. It's time to unite. And we're going to try. We're going to try. We have to try. And it's going to happen. Success will bring us together. I've seen that. I've seen that. I saw that in the first term when we became more and more successful. People started coming together. Success is going to bring us together, and we are going to start by all putting America first. We have to put our country first for at least a period of time. We have to fix it, because together we can truly make America great again for all Americans. So I want to just tell you what a great honor this is. I want to thank you. I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you, and God bless America. Different parts of Pennsylvania campaigning. You know, he sent the rocket up 2 weeks ago, and I saw that rocket, and I saw it coming down. I saw it. It was, when it left, it was beautiful, shiny white. When it
I mean, guys, we won. We won. We won. They lost. They absolutely lost. They're screwed. They're completely screwed. They have no recourse anymore. And that's the end of it. That's the end of it for them. You know, they're losers. They're losers. They're miserable losers. And they're going to have to live with that now. They're going to have to live with those consequences. I'm telling you, I lost hope. I lost faith. I really did. It's just something else. It's something else. I had honestly lost faith, and I can't believe here we are. Here we are. This is just something else. These people, these evil people, these vindictive, these nasty people, you know, Now they're going to have to basically live with it, live with the consequences of their actions, because this is a whole different era. Whole different, like I said, guys, we have to go low. We have to go so low that, we pass the center of the earth and we end up in outer space. Okay? We have to go so low that we end up in Andromeda. Gotta go so low. Gotta go as low. How low can you go? Unimaginably. Shout out to Orion V for just cash apping me some cash, guys. If you wanna donate, also you don't want to do it through super chat, you can also cash app me. Also cash app me. There's a link in the in the description of the video with my cash app, so you can do that too. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the reality. This is the reality that we now have. They did it to themselves. They did this to themselves, guys. They chose this for themselves. And now they're gonna have to, they're gonna have to face the consequences of this, guys. They're gonna have to face the consequences of their actions. They chose this. They chose this, guys. Look at all the evil that these people have done. All right? Look at all the evil that they've done. Guys, by the way, don't forget about the Angry Guy Clubhouse. Absolutely lit over there. Whenever you guys send me a message, whenever I put out another video, guys, you can actually go over to the, I'm actually, dropping videos, emails, sending out emails now. So whenever I drop videos, if you've been missing videos, you'll actually get a notification. Go and sign up, guys. Go and sign up in the Angry Guy Clubhouse. Absolutely lit. We're going to be setting up a Discord server over there too for you guys. We have chat over there. I put out articles. I put out exclusive videos, extended videos over there. If it's too raunchy for this platform, it goes over there. Got exclusive videos over in the Angry Guy Clubhouse. We've got the free, we've got the paid, we've got premium membership over there. We got something for everyone, guys. Go and sign up for the Angry Guy Clubhouse. Go and join us over there, guys. I'm telling you. Because guys, they're going to be so pissed off. They're going to be so pissed off. Like, between now and inauguration, the hell that they are going to, they're going to go on with, guys. They're going to throw such a hissy fit. They're going to try to silence conservative voices. They are not going to they're not going to stop. They're going to be pissed. It's going to be something. Inauguration day occurs every 4 years on January 20th or 21st if January 20th falls on a Sunday. So Trump will be, Trump's inauguration is going to be coming up. That's literally in just 2 months. 2 months from now, just a little over 2 months from now, our wonderful president will be back in office. And you know what he said? That he's going on day one. On day one, he's going to rule with an iron fist. Iron fist. You guys, remember the evil that these people have done. Remember the horrible thing. Guys, he told us that he's going to be our vengeance. He's going to go and get our revenge. He's going to go and get revenge for us. Roden says, Angry, can you please explain that Project 2025 plan you spoke of once? Was it a conservative thing or was it something else? I'm confused. Thank you. Project 2025 has been something that's been around for around 40 to 50 years now, but it's evolved over time. It's basically a plan that when Trump retakes office, and regardless if he did take office or not, they want to be ready on day one, and they're going to flood Washington with Trump loyalists. So all of those jobs, so they were planning, guys, prior proper planning prevents piss performance. Never forget that saying. Prior proper planning prevents piss performance. So they have this plan, and they've been working on it, where a bunch of Trump loyalists are going to take over Washington, all of those jobs that are held by, like, for example, court justices and all, well, outside of the Supreme Court, but all of these positions, administrators, and all of these people, civil servants in these positions that have all these powers, even in things like the FBI and so forth, all of these jobs are going to be wiped out, and they're going to replace them with Trump loyalists. All right. So they're going to scrub everything that Trump can clean house on, he's going to clean house on. And they're going to replace them with highly educated Trump loyalists. They're going to be restoring the family. They're going to ban adult content. That's a big win for all of us. There's a lot of you who are like, oh, don't touch my adult content. Let me tell you something. You ban adult content, and suddenly something starts to happen. Suddenly men start to get angry. I'm telling you this. Because right now, what this stuff does is it destroys the minds of men. It turns us into sheep. It turns us into obedient, compliant servants or prisoners of the state. You get rid of adult content, men start to reawaken to their masculinity. Boys start to realize, I'm a man. I'm going to grow up into a man. I am a man. I'm a man in training. You get rid of adult content and you begin witnessing a major shift in the way that men think and the way that men operate. It's designed to keep you weak. It's designed to keep you complacent and obedient. You get rid of this garbage and things change. They're going to go back to focus on the family and restoring the family. So what does that mean to restore the family? That means that they're going to incentivize families again. And they're going to penalize, what do you know? Single motherhood. So it's going to be bad. It's going to be very, very bad. Trump won. Listen, Orion says that a lot of the pro-African Americans are big mad. But the thing is, Trump won massive with African American men. Minority, black guys, black men really showed up for Trump. They showed up. Like Tim Scott, he won. He said that you can't get black women because they're pretty much set in stone that they're going to vote for the liberals. But he said black men are different. And unbelievably, guys, Trump has accomplished something no other Republicans have been able to do. He was able to successfully get the black vote for black men. This is the first time in history this has ever been done. It's unheard of for something like this to happen. Shout out to Jason Kelly. He just dropped me some cash via PayPal. He says, have a drink on me, Uncle Angry. He said, thank you for Death Proof Bum 01. Okay, so yeah, Death Proof Bum 01. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that very much. We've got some people from over the pond dropping some cash. Got a couple of guys from the United Kingdom. Looks like the United Kingdom is really celebrating tonight. A lot of people in the UK are celebrating. Really, really happy about this win. Really, really happy about this win. The Sims are pissed. Have no doubt about it. The Sims are pissed off. They're crying and moaning right now. And I told you, the Sims are enemies of humanity. The Sims are bad people, evil people, and they have to be dealt with. You can't let the Sims get away anymore. The Sims have to be dealt with. We got 292 people watching, 295 now. Wow. That's a lot of people. A lot of people are watching. And I knew it was going to be, I knew something was going to happen. I felt it like something was going to happen because when I jumped on, it's like, usually it takes a while, it starts working its way. We get like 20, then it starts working our way up to maybe 40 or 50. And I saw 70 or 80 as soon as I went live at like 70 or 80 people. I'm like, okay, this is a lot of people. We might get a lot of views. And we got a lot of views. We're getting a lot of views right now. All right, guys, the Sims are cooked. Sims are big mad right now. Big mad. Ronan says, U.S. against Sims from hell. I feel somewhat compelled by forgiveness, but many of them have no souls and no mercy. So if they lived in feudal Japan in times, I would seriously draw my weapon. They're evil people. They're very, very bad people. These are the people responsible. I told you, stop getting into fights with women. Stop blaming women for things. It's the Sims. It is the evil, vindictive simp. The simp is an evil guy. The simp is a bad person. They're bad, bad people. The simps are very, very bad people, terrible people. They're the reason why. They're the cause of our pain, the cause of our suffering. None of these things could have ever happened without the simps. If guys, the thing is, if you try to argue with women, immediately you're going to be shut down. The simps are going to step in. Everyone's going to say that you're a bully. But if you go out, if you confront the simps directly, no one's going to come and fight for a simp. No one's going to stand up for a simp. The state doesn't give a damn about its simps. You see, that's the thing about the simps. While the state will step up and back women and protect them, you have to remember that the state does not operate like that for simps. The simps operate as agents of the state, but they're very much kind of like I don't even know the right word to describe, but the state doesn't care about them. If the simps are like scavengers, like eating boogers and whatever falls loose. They're like vultures, okay? So the state doesn't give a damn about them. If the simps are able to reallocate wealth and resources from men, to the state, they get rewarded for it. But the state looks at them as vultures. The state despises them. The state despises simps pretty much as we do. All right, they don't like them. They are basically viewed as parasitic, vulture, like the equivalent of Judas if he was a vulture. Okay. They are viewed horribly. That's why I say stop trying to argue and attack other people. Focus on the simps who've created these disparities in society. Focus on the evil simp. Call out the simp. Let's talk about what the simp has done. Let's bring up the simps. Let's put them on display. And these are very weak people. These are not good people. These are very, very evil people. Very, 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 very bad people. Ronan says, "Hey, angry TLM, what? Trump lives matter." I hear you on that, bro. Hear you on that. Thank you, and thank you for that super. Thank you very much for that super, bro. Thank you. I really appreciate it. They're big mad. They're big, big mad. Big, big mad. They did this to themselves. They did this, and now they're going to have to face the consequences of their actions. They chose, guys. They came against all of us. Dangerous Gambit says, "Eat thought simps." Yeah, they're done. They're done. Marco says, "Sims are the destroyers of worlds." They absolutely are. Sean says, "Preach my Zennial brother from another mother, which our fellow Gen Xers will take you in and consider you as a representative of our generation." I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I find it hilarious. I find it, guys, basically, Zennials, we're late Gen Xers. I find it hilarious when millennials are, listen, I find, some older millennials, I can work with some of the older millennials. There's a lot of decent older millennials. But it's so funny when the younger millennials are trying to recruit me, like, we don't know you. We don't know you, okay? We don't know you. Let me see here. Duo says, "Only Fools is the next to go after TikTok." Don't forget, guys. Don't forget, I was the first one and the only one to tell you guys that Only Fools was going to be shut down. Project 2025 will shut down Only Fools. Guys, they're under investigation. They've been under investigation for years now by the DEA, Department of Justice, by the Department of Justice, by the IRS. Okay? They are under criminal division. They're in serious poop-de-doo. Poop-de-doo, not civil, criminal. They want to put these people in prison. All right? Only Fools is going to be shut down. They're gathering up their evidence. They're going to put those people in prison. They're going to put, just like Mark Zuckerberg, they're going to put the founders and all of those people responsible for Only Fools. All right? They're going to lock them up. They're going to lock them up and throw away the damn key. Put them in prison where they belong. I can't wait to see what Elon does. Guys, Elon is going to clean house. the education system, bring back God in schools. Oh my gosh, guys, it has the purge. Oh, guys, Trump knows his way around Washington now. He knows the kinds of, because there's constant turnovers in his administration. He knows the people that he wants to hire. You understand how things are done now, and he's had 4 years to plan, his return. God help Giuliani after what they've done to him, guys. InfoWars, look at what they did to look at what they did to my guy. Look at what they did to my guy, and he fought hard for years. Alex Jones. All right, we need justice for Alex, justice for Jones, justice for Jones. We're gonna get justice. We're gonna get justice for all the people who've been locked up and wrongly accused. Oh gosh, those pardons are gonna be incredible. We need to expand his powers so that he can pardon state crimes as well. That's usually reserved only for governors. Like, governors are typically the only ones who have the power to pardon. But we need to expand his powers to pardon on a state level as well. A president should be able to pardon anyone he chooses to. So that's going to be a very, very important thing. That's going to be a very, very important thing, guys. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. I got my new laptop got here, and I was just so sad. Like, I woke up, guys. I'm supposed to begin working on my videos for you. I got the videos up for the other channel, and I need to start recording the video for you guys. And I was just feeling so sad. Like, yeah, they're gonna do it all over again. They're gonna do what they did in 2020 all over again. And holy cow, we won! Oh boy, did we win! And guys, I've been streaming for an hour and 33 minutes. Fox News called the election like an hour before that. It's been about 3 hours now, maybe about 3 hours. And the mainstream press, guys, they refuse to call the election. Trump has already declared victory. He's already won. They're refusing to call the election. They're refusing to call Maine. They're refusing to call Alaska, Arizona, Nevada, Wyoming, Michigan. Guys, they're going to launch a big fight, a big stupor. They have no path to victory at this point. Yes, guys, even the mainstream media, yes, they have them projected at 267 votes. Alaska, and they still won't call Alaska. So even if he lost all of the others, think about this carefully. He's projected. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 states right now. 5 states right now that they haven't called yet. They're refusing to call. Wyoming, where he's leading. Michigan, where he's leading. Nevada, where he's leading. Arizona, where he's leading, and Alaska, where he's leading. The only place where that hasn't been called yet for Kamala, where she's leading, is Maine, and Maine is very small. Maine doesn't have a lot of electoral votes. And there's really no path right now for her unless they can come up with some crap. And they refuse, guys. They refuse. They're refusing to do it. They won't do it. I mean, it's so bad right now. Like, I was looking at the election, guys. The election results. They've taken the results down. They've taken the results down. So basically, on Google, you can view the election results, and they would show it to you. They've taken the results down, guys. They're refusing to call it, and now they won't even show the results anymore. Okay, so this is their path where they refuse. Where NBC and all the CBS, they are refusing to declare him president. The mainstream media is refusing, even though it now appears that he is going to win by over 300 electoral votes. They're refusing to confirm that he's won. This is to show you how dangerous the media is. It doesn't matter, because you have YouTubers, you have people, you have us. All right, so we can bring the news to you. All right, I've got my Rumble channel set up for you guys. What ended up happening with Rumble is my videos. I'll tell you the truth on the stream. My videos are all on Rumble. They've been on Rumble for weeks now, maybe even almost a month. All my videos are over on Rumble, and we've just been working on getting everything together, getting all the thumbnails uploaded. It's hard. I have my people work. I have people working for me, contractors working for me, and so. But it's a process. Everything is a process. Managing this channel, managing the blog and the newsletter business, managing the Men Walking Away channel, and then also the Rumble channel. So I need to grow that channel rapidly. I definitely need to grow the Rumble. Definitely need to grow Rumble rapidly. So I'm working on that for you guys. So don't think that I'm not working on a presence on Rumble. We're on Rumble. We're there. Trust me on it. There's only like one video up live right now for you guys, but we are on Rumble. Things are happening in the background, but they're screwed. They're screwed. Us YouTubers, we're here. We are here, and we're not playing games. If they can lie, they can try to cover up the truth. They can try to hide it all. It doesn't matter. Does not matter whatsoever. Because we are here, and we're going to spread the truth. We're going to tell the truth. We're going to let everyone know what's actually going on. We're going to let everyone know what's going on. And they can't stop us. We have X. We have Rumble. And so many of these guys, some of these companies will get broken up. They have, and guys, Trump is well aware of of how they're going to operate. So he has security everywhere. He has security everywhere. They're going to go, guys. It's not over by a long shot. From now to January 20th or 21st, whatever day it falls on, like, when is January 21st, 2025? Yeah, guys. So it's going to be a Tuesday. It's going to be a Tuesday, January 2021st, 2025 falls on a Tuesday. So and if it doesn't fall, if the 20th doesn't fall on a Sunday, then then it always happens that day. So it's going to be on Monday, January 20th. We're going to start off the week good. He's going to be inaugurated on Monday, January 20th, 2025. And trust me, guys, they're going to go absolutely insane. So we have to make sure that our beautiful, wonderful president is protected. Our emperor. All right, I'm going to call him emperor. Is that all right? Are you guys all right with me calling him emperor? He's our president. He's the pres. But can we say Emperor Trump? Emperor Trump as our emperor. We're gonna make it official. We're gonna make it official on that day. And he said this is the last election. And guys, we can't 4 years. There's a lot to do in 4 years. We need Trump in there we need him in there for the rest of his life, to be honest with you. We need him in there permanently, just like any good emperor. These are some bad people. Bad people. We don't need Trump to leave ever again. We need to keep him in there permanently. We need Trump to stay in. King Trump. I that resonates with me, definitely. I say you said it, bro. You said it. I agree. King Trump. I mean, who else agrees with that? I like the ring of that. Emperor Trump, King Trump. Which one do you guys like better? King Trump or Emperor? I like Emperor. King Trump has a good ring to it, but I like Emperor. It sounds more malicious. It sounds more menacing. The Emperor. Kind of old school. Yeah, their days are numbered. Their days are numbered. Justice for Alex with code Jones, lol TLM. Yeah. Definitely justice for Alex. And thanks again for that super Ronin. Thank you so much for that super Ronin. You can see that I'm in a good mood. The thing is, guys, I'm always angry at saying you're like happy guy. No. Guys, I have Gen X rage inside of me. I gotta go hit up Mayumi. I don't know. It's surprising. I haven't heard from Mayumi yet. She hasn't messaged me yet. So I probably gotta go hit her up. Because she hit me up this evening, and I was like, she's like, have hope. And I'm just laying in bed like I don't know. She said that she was a woman of faith, and I was like, I'm laying in bed like I had no faith, guys. I had lost my faith. I had lost my faith. I hoped. I really hoped, but I had lost faith. And you can see, guys, they're refusing to call the election. They're refusing to call it. They're not even showing the poll results anymore. They've taken down the poll results, taken them down. And they're definitely trying to cook something up for tomorrow, for today. Okay? Trump inches closer to reclaiming the White House. They're refusing to call it. They are refusing to call it. They won't, guys. They will not review. They will not release the results. All right. Thankfully, it's already been called. Fox already called it. I mean, Kamala basically has no path to the White House, but she's going to try fighting. They're cooking up something. They're 100% cooking up something Venezuela style. All right. They're cooking up something Venezuela style. They're going to come with some BS, guys. So don't think it's over. We're going to have to fight. We're going to have to fight. It's not going to be easy from now until from now to January 20th. It's going to be one hell of a fight. And then even after he gets in there, even after he's back in there, they're going to be fighting like hell as well. It's the guys, until we have people like Whoopi Goldberg, properly incarcerated for their crimes, until these people, Jimmy Fallon too, they're going to have him. He's a punk. Jimmy Kimmel, that guy, the evil Jimmy Kimmel has done. And yeah, the bad light says the bad muffins. Yeah, let them go hang out with the Gen Zers, because a lot of them are heading to jail and prison. Let these people go hang out with the Gen Zers. All right. Them and all their criminal friends. All their criminal friends. Gen X says banana republic. Yeah. Guys, right now this is 100% Venezuela stuff. 100% Venezuela stuff. They're refusing to call the elections like Venezuela. Comrade Kamala says it's not over yet. She's there. They're scheming. They're scheming already. They're scheming. Yes, they are. James says Trump has to end the military-industrial complex to truly make America great again. Only through peaceful diplomacy and a return to domestic industry will the USA see another golden age. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do. Celtic says that Trump will pardon himself. Honestly, that's interesting. The president, can a president pardon himself? That's a good one. That's a good one. One thing, but you know what I do think? Even if there's something interesting about that. So, if a person becomes acting president, for example, if J.D. Vance were to become the acting president for even a little while, for even a little bit, to my understanding, he would gain the authority to pardon someone. So even if Trump ultimately cannot pardon himself, he probably can. But even if he can't, Trump could allow J.D. Vance to assume presidency for just a little bit, a couple of hours, let him be president for a day. And during that day, J.D. Vance can pardon Trump, give him a pardon. That's a very interesting thing. I'm going to investigate that right now for you guys. Let me investigate that now. I'll let you guys listen a little bit more about Project 2025 while I investigate it.
Vince, listen to this endorsement.
With Kevin and the staff, and I met so many of them now, I took pictures with among the most handsome, beautiful people I've ever seen. I didn't like that picture. If you could lose that picture, please, would you, Kevin? But this is a great, no, he says I won't do that. This is a great group, and they're going to lay the groundwork and detailed plans for exactly what our movement will do and what your movement will do when the American people give us a colossal mandate to save America, and that's coming.
Yet, at a rally in Michigan this summer, he said this.
Like some on the right, severe right, came up with this Project 25, and I don't even know. I mean, some of them I know who they are, but they're very, very conservative, just like you have. They're sort of the opposite of the radical left.
So there we are, two entirely contradictory statements by the same man about the same group.
I have nothing to do with Project 2025. That's out there. I haven't read it. I don't want to read it purposely. I'm not going to read it.
It does seem clear, though, that many of Project 2025's policies do overlap with Trump's official policy proposals called Agenda 47.
In a conversation with the tech billionaire Elon Musk on X, Trump said that he would dismantle the Department of Education if he wins the White House in November.
And what I'm going to do, one of the first acts, and this is where I need an Elon Musk, I need somebody that has a lot of strength and courage and smarts. I want to close up Department of Education, move education back to the states.
I think you're making a good point. That policy, for one, is included in this Project 2025.
On education, the handbook says that federal education policy should be limited and ultimately the Federal Department of Education should be eliminated. The president of the Heritage Foundation has praised what he sees as the dovetailing of Project 2025.
So I did go ahead and look that up for you guys. Here's what we got. So if Trump resumes office, could J.D. Vance become president for a day and pardon Trump? So the answer is yes. If Trump were to resume office and then resign or become incapacitated, so yeah, J.D. Vance as vice president would potentially become president. Here's how this theoretically would play out. All right. So it's actually pretty interesting, kids. Trump wins the election. If Trump wins the current election, he would assume office on or around January 20th, 2025. Trump resigns or becomes incapacitated. If Trump were to resign or become incapacitated, unable to fulfill his duties, let's say he takes the day off, the line of succession would come into play under the constitutional articles, blah, 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 blah. And the vice president would assume the presidency. This means J.D. Vance would become president if he is Trump's vice president at that time. So when it comes to pardoning Trump as president, J.D. Vance would have the power to issue pardons for federal crimes except in cases of impeachment. If Trump were convicted of federal crimes or facing such charges, Vance could theoretically pardon him for those offenses. However, legal considerations, a self-pardon scenario, or a pardon for Trump by Vance might be legally contentious. While the Constitution allows the president to grant pardons, there is debate over whether a president can pardon themselves or if a president can be compelled to step down just to be pardoned by their successor for actions taken while in office. This has never been fully tested in court, particularly with regards to self-pardons or immediate successor pardons in such circumstances. So I don't think that they could stop him. So based on what we know right now, yeah, that Vance could technically turn around and just give him a pardon. You know, he could just hand power to Vance for a little bit, and we can get things done that way. Yeah, guys, this has been an incredible night. It's unbelievable, guys. They're refusing to call the election. They're refusing to call it. NBC. They're saying, "Oh, Trump is coming very, very close." Oh, listen, guys, look at this. 56 minutes ago, USA Today. Trump on cusp of victory speaks after major win in PA. He's declared, guys. He's already declared victory. He's already said he's won. And Kamala's already run away. All right, the mainstream media doesn't even want to report that Trump has already given his speech, his victory speech. They're refusing. Most of them are refusing. Like, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. They don't want to acknowledge. They don't want to acknowledge his victory speech. All right, you have to actually look it up to actually see it. Trump gives speech after Pennsylvania. Guys, they're saying that he gave his speech after the Pennsylvania win. They're not saying that they don't want to use the word victory speech. They don't want to even say that he's given his victory speech. Only Fox News is showing Donald Trump elected as the next president of the United States. Every single other one doesn't want to call it. Wall Street Journal says Trump gives victory speech in Florida. That's it. Okay? Almost aside from almost every other United States bloc is refusing to call it. Al Jazeera is reporting on it. They're international. Trump declares victory. Harris yet to concede. She's refusing to concede. New York Post, Donald Trump wins 2024 presidential election, defying odds. We know that, but yeah, guys, these are conservative. The Post is conservative. everything else, if it's not international, if it's American youth, guys, this is their control. This is how much they control things. They're refusing to acknowledge that he's won. They're refusing. They're not, guys. They don't even want to. They're not even showing the poll results anymore. They've taken down the poll. They've taken down the poll results. All right. They've taken down the poll results, and they won't. They won't. They're refusing to. They're refusing to count votes anymore. Oh well, we'll get back to it. We'll talk about it in the morning. It could take a couple of days for us to figure it out. Mainstream media is refusing to acknowledge that he's won the election. They're refusing to acknowledge it. Okay? They're going to fight hard now to go and dig up some more votes. Okay? Oh, he didn't win Alaska. He lost Alaska. He was leading in Wisconsin and Michigan and Nevada and Arizona and Alaska, but he lost all of them suddenly. He suddenly lost them all. This is, guys, do you see this total BS? Do you see this unbelievable, guys? I'm not scared. We've won. They screwed up. They're done. They're done. They're finished. Of course they're not going to acknowledge it. All right. The mainstream media has to be dismantled. That's one thing. They have to be dismantled. We need to dismantle them, because they're not on our side. They're spitting propaganda, all propaganda. They don't even want to report the news anymore. They don't want to tell the truth anymore. They've never wanted to tell the truth. They've never, ever wanted to tell the truth. It's all been total BS. Let's see here. Lance says, Trump did say you will never have to vote again should he get in. I did not catch that point. I didn't notice that. You'll never have to vote. Oh boy. Oh, I hope he's usually a man of his word, so I hope so. He needs to stay in there. King, Emperor. I like Emperor. Some of you guys like King. You like King. I like Emperor. Both are good. Yeah, but he needs to stay. Everyone. Oh boy. Can you imagine these losers? They're refusing to actually acknowledge it. Micah says, men walking away from democratic policies. Amen. Perk says, people are mad he won. Let's go. I like that one. Sultan Trump. I like that one. Rusty's reality. Rusty says, Sultan Trump. I like that. I didn't even think of that one. Good one. That's a good one. Good thinking on that one. Roden says, I hope he stays forever. Yes, like Castro Fidel. Why not? I like him as a king, but better than Castro, of course. I agree. I absolutely agree. Hope he stays in there forever like Castro. Jay, shout out to Jay. He says, this black man voted for Trump weeks ago. Long live the greatest president of our time. Guys, we got the black guys. We got them. We got the black guys. Trump got the black guys. We got them, y'all. We got them. This is one of the biggest wins ever. Who would have thought it? Guys, they're screwed. They are screwed. Because usually, guys, when people shift like this, it's for life. So these people, the black guys that we got, a lot of them are going to be lifetime conservatives now, lifetime Republican voters. That's a big group of voters right there. And Trump got them. Trump got them for us. Overt says, like George Carlin said, the game is rigged. Absolutely. Johnny says 304s have lost. They're crying their eyes out tonight. They're like, basically, what do we do? Where do we go from here? Well, wherever you go, ladies, it's some tough. It's gonna be tough, ladies. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be rough for you guys. Done a lot of bad. You're gonna have to answer. You're gonna have to answer for that bad. Tyrone, as someone says, W Tyrone. Tyrone is crying his eyes out right now. Tyrone is crying. The average black guy is happy right now and celebrating. Tyrone is crying because, child support is going to come for him because black guys are no longer going to pay for that bastard's kids. All right. He's going to have to pay for his own kids. All right. We're returning to the family structure. All right. Single moms today. Guys, can you imagine the tears of single moms? Single moms are panicking right now. All right. Child support's about to be cut. WIC is about to be cut. Food stamps is about to be cut. Section 8 is about to be cut. Oh, gosh. Hard times, man. Hard times. Hard times. Absolutely. Oh, my gosh. Rusty says, can't wait to watch The View for the first time to see some tears. Guys, they're going to be hollering and screaming joy. Oh, gosh. Can you imagine the guys, those hens on The View? They're going to be clucking real loud. Red Pill Jedi says, W. Tyrone, these individuals are not wanted here. Tyrone's going to be crying. Tyrone is breaking down in tears right now, probably on stream, breaking down, crying his eyes out, drunk as hell, Micah says, maybe Trump will get rid of national alimony. We can only hope. Guys, they're going to have, because think about it, Project 2025 is a return of the family. So if you want to bring back the family unit, you have to put men back on top. So if you put men back on top, you have to give them a reason to get married again. To get men to participate in society again, and to get men to want to participate in the family structure again. Getting rid of adult content isn't going to do that. Getting rid of video games is only going to lose your voters and piss men off. You're going to have to give men a reason to want to invest in society again. You're going to have to also give men a reason to feel safe in society again. So you're going to have to get rid of things like lifetime alimony. You're going to have to have massive reform for things like child support. You're going to have to severely penalize paternity fraud, okay? False allegations. All of these things are going to have to be addressed, and there's going to have to be some form of restitution paid to all of the men who suffered, okay? M2, there's going to have to be consequences for M2 and what they did to a lot of men and the lives that it cost and the lives that it ruined. I hope that Cosby gets his day, and he's able to, like, the people who destroyed his life, they're held accountable. All of these things are going to have to be done before the notion of stepping back into society comes forth. And then if you look at how modern women are, you have individuals who are not feminine. They're very masculine. They have masculine energy. Men are not really going to go back to these women. They're going to go overseas and get themselves a foreign lady like Trump. They're going to go over there. They're going to go over there. And they're going to get themselves a Melania. They're going to get themselves an Ivana. Trump's first wife was Ivana. His current wife is Melania. They're going to go and get themselves a foreign wife, and then maybe, and if it's safe, they'll bring him back. Like, that's the thing, guys. Like, I'm not going to get, if I felt that marriage was safe again, and there was an incentive to get married, and like America had changed enough, I wouldn't be going for an American woman. I'd be going over to Japan. I'd go to Japan and get myself a couple of wives from Japan, and that would be that. And then I'd bring my wives back. That's what every guy would do. That's women in Western society. If they're not going to be able to find men. The simp economy is moving overseas. The simps are going to go overseas and get women from Thailand and bring them back to Thailand and from the Philippines. If men felt safe getting married again, and there were incentives for men to get married again, they're not going to marry American women. They're not going to marry women in Western society. They're going to go overseas and get baddies from overseas that can clean, cook, and have culture still. And they're going to have these women. You're going to have these women take care of the home and raise their children. I predicted this. I literally predicted this. I told you guys that that's what's going to end up happening. A lot of the women from East Asia, they're going to be taken over. Yeah. No. Like Christian Russo, I don't know why I thought Ronaldo, Mr. Ronaldo. Like, I show speed is like Ronaldo. Okay. Christian says, American women have no clue about the reality that we're entering into. They really don't. They completely don't, because they've been living in this delusion, the state of delusion that we've all been seeing for years now. So they're going to be, reality is just going to catch them completely off guard. Oh, Truth says, get yourself a foreign bride. Over X says, me love you, long time. Guys, y'all remember that? Me love you long time. Me love you long time. Oh man, I tell you guys, those movies were so great. Those movies from back in the past, like Austin Powers, man, I miss those movies. I really do. Micah says, M2 was the modern witch hunt. It popularized the manosphere and put a red wave. I believe all branches of government are Republican. Everything is going to be shifting now. Everything. Free Cat says, end the Lulu model. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dan says, me so horny. Oh gosh. Dan says, what I get for $10? Anything you want. Yo, good Dan. What I get for $10? Anything you want. Anything you want. It's whatever you like. But just for now, for the guys, it's whatever you like. Okay, we won the Senate. Yeah, we won the Senate. Rusty says it was a sweep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Celtic said it very good. I like what Celtic said here. He says, Manosphere won tonight. Yes, guys, we did. The Manosphere absolutely won. Over it says, yeah, man. When the world has a sense of humor, not this woke crap. And I'm Gen X. Yeah, guys, Gen X, we won. We won, guys. Gen X, we won. We won, Gen X, we won. Shout out to my Gen X folks. We won. We won. I'll tell you guys, I really never understood my rage in life. I thought it was the red pill rage, and then I didn't realize it was a generational thing. Didn't realize until I found out, until I really understood that, well, dude, you're a Zennial. You're a late Gen Xer. All Gen Xers walk around, a lot of Gen Xers walk around with the Gen X rage. You know, they just don't act on it. Some of them do, and that's when I was like, okay, so they all have that. They all have that. It's hilarious. They're still, guys, they're still doing it. If they refuse to give Trump, the media refuses to give Trump the final electoral votes. They refuse to give him the final electoral votes. You know, Wikipedia, they won't update it. They refuse to update it. Probably, I guarantee they probably have a lock on there right now so that they can't update it, so that he can't update it to reflect that he is that he's won the presidency again. Previously served. He's been reelected. They refuse to acknowledge that he's been reelected, guys. They're locking, guys, these corrupt organizations. But guess what? We have Elon. And Elon can jump on this day one. Elon can jump on this crap day one and start taking these companies apart. Elon can start taking these companies apart. Guys, we got Elon. Can you imagine? All he has to do is set Elon in there with a court order. He'll shut down Facebook. Guys, once Elon gets his hands on everything, these platforms will start to go offline. Look at what he did at Twitter. Guys, he'll take over Facebook and start posting pictures of Dogecoin on like the homepage. Oh, look, it's my favorite coin. Start meme posting. Oh gosh, we're gonna, guys, It's going to be a fun 4 years. It's going to be a blast, y'all. It's going to be a blast. Celtic says Elon is dark MAGA. Absolutely. Absolutely.
The 47, saying the overlap is tremendous. When asked for his reaction to Trump's dismissal of Project 2025, he said, well, I think that's the sign of a great leader who understands that he's in a terrific political news cycle. So no hard feelings from any of us at Project 2025 about the statement, because we understand that Trump is the standard bearer and he's making a political, tactical decision there. At least 140 people linked to Project 2025 served in some form in Trump's last administration. Reporters for two investigative organizations called Documented and ProPublica have obtained 14 hours worth of private training videos for Project 2025. They found that 29 of the 36 speakers in the videos have worked for Trump in some capacity.
Hello, my name is Jeff Small. I was a presidential appointee in the Trump administration.
I am a former political appointee in the Donald J. Trump administration.
I served as the Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs at the Department of Homeland Security, and I was also a spokesman at the Department of Justice.
And you stayed until the final hour.
Yeah, shocking that I made it. Yes.
It's amazing.
The spin is that this is an agenda overwhelmingly popular among conservatives.
In these rallies among Trump's base, many of the policies seem popular enough, but beyond here, well, not so much. The question, unanswered for now, is whether Project 2025 really does form a blueprint for a Trump second term.
They're scared, and who cares? They should be. They should be, guys. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. They're all quaking in their boots right now. They're all quaking in their boots. They're all frightened right now. Here But Not says, we all won. We absolutely did. We absolutely did. We all won. Endless says, you don't know how happy I am as a South African. Congratulations, Mr. President Trump. Guys, I don't know, man. Trump really got that black vote. He really got that black vote. Marky says MWA. That's right. Men walking away, brother. Men walking away. Oh my gosh. Rusty says, I'm out of here, guys. I have to get up early for work tomorrow. Angry, stay angry. America did it tonight. I'm happy for us, guys. Yeah, guys. Yeah, we'll be up in the morning while, those other people, they'll be asleep. They don't get up until the evening. So they'll start complaining around 2 a.m. Around 2 p.m. They'll be up tomorrow around 2 to start complaining. Yeah. Micah says, let me see here. Where did we go? Yeah. Oh, that was Doom Gaming. He said, even the Amish voted because of this woke garbage affecting everyone. Yep. Absolutely. Let's see here. Guys, hopefully Trump will make gaming great again. Make gaming great again. There you go. Red Pill says Trump even got gang members voting for him somehow. Trump even has gang members voting for him. Okay. Guys, you have to remember though. You have to remember before Trump used to hang around with all of these people. You have to remember in New York, everyone, all the minorities loved him. The black community loved him. He was on all the videos. They were making songs about him. They all wanted to grow up. They all wanted to grow up and be like Trump, Mr. Boombastic, semi-fantastic, Trump would do things however he wanted to do it. He had lots of money. He was larger than life. He had a beautiful daughter, cars, money, wealth, popping bottles like a G6. That was Trump. Trump was the blueprint for a real man. It was only when he said he wanted to run for president that everyone turned against him, and that they all started saying that he was an racist. And the ladies of The View, they loved him. NBC, they loved him. The media loved him until he said he was going to run for president. and don't forget, he used to be a Democrat. Elon Musk was a Democrat. Joe Rogan was a Democrat. All of these people were Democrats, and they lost them. I'll be honest with you. I truly think even Megyn Kelly was a Democrat. All right? And she tried to mess him up. She tried to screw him up back in 2016. And now where is she? Now she's out here campaigning for Trump. Okay? Everyone that was a lot of these people that were scheming against him are now basically fighting for him. Yeah. Jay says, epic. Thanks for the super. Jay says, epic numbers of us black men voted for Trump. Shout out, bro. Thank you, black guys. Thank you, black guys, for those votes. Really appreciate you, black guys. Really appreciate you guys for those votes. Unbelievable. Truth says, I'm a PC gamer. I hate wokeism. I absolutely hate it too. Can't stand it. Really despise it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys, my throat is starting to burn. Throat is starting to burn from just talking so much. I've been screaming and ranting and celebrating. Just ranting right now. I'm just so happy. Untrunch says, Sims aren't the main problem. They are the enabling fools. The problem are background influencers. Look, guys, listen to me. The Sims are the enablers. You stop the Sims, and these other people and they can't, and no one's protecting them. You have to go after the Sims. You have to shut this. The Sims are the problem. All these sickos couldn't be doing what they're doing. All the 304s couldn't be doing what they were doing if it wasn't for the Sims. Overt says they're all turncoats, angry guy. I hear you on that. Free Cat says monetize tears. Yes. I like this comment. Rump says always shame a simp. Exactly. These are very, very weak individuals. Very, very weak, guys. Johnny says, I'm very happy, angry guy. We're all happy. We're all celebrating. We're all celebrating. Marie says, I'm dealing with the Sims in real life. You have to. Stop trying to argue with women, guys. It's the simp. It's the evil Sims that are doing this. They are the problem. It's the Sims. All right? And Sims don't like women. Sims do not like women. You wouldn't tell a woman to go on a platform like OnlyFools and destroy her future. The Sims are disgusting little creatures. They are vermin. They are wicked individual bastards that have to be brought to justice and have to be held accountable for the terrible actions that they've committed against our state, against our society, against humanity. Sims have committed grave crimes against humanity. All right? We're talking about treason. They'll say, well, when was I ever on your side? Oh, but you were a part of our society. Okay, well, then you need to be held accountable. Got to be held accountable. Red Pill says, angry red in my mind. Yeah. Zach says, amen. Johnny says, Sims are the real losers of the world and need to be put in jail, period. Absolutely. Prison, and they need hard labor. Hard labor. You need to have them on the sideways, have them out, in prison attire, picking up garbage at the side of the road. Put them to work. Put them to work. Don't put them in jail and let them lay around eating and farting, sleeping and farting and having a good time like Gen Z. And a lot of them are Gen Zers anyway. That's where they were headed anyway. No. Put them in prison and put them on, they give them hard labor. Hard labor. Okay? Because these are weak. The simp is a very weak individual. MK says right next to the boomers. Absolutely. The boomers must be crying tonight. Michael Peterson says Elon Musk as an immigrant cannot become the president himself, but he can surely stand in the background pulling the strings. He won't be standing in the background. He'll be right in the front. He doesn't need to hide. He's going to be pulling the strings right there and clear. It's right clear as day. He's going to be pulling the strings. All right. He doesn't need to stand in the background. All right. He's going to be doing all of these things right in the public eye, dismantling the state, maybe dismantling the education system. We now have one of the smartest men on the planet, if not the smartest man on the planet, that is now going to be in the White House right next to our president doing all of these things. We've got RFK And RFK is going to have a large role in the health administration. We don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he'll be put in charge of it. Maybe they'll put him in charge of the CDC. I don't know. Or the FDA. I don't know. But he's going to have a large role in the administration. And we already know that he has plans for Fauci. He has plans for Fauci. He has plans for Gates. He has plans for these very, very bad people. Very, very bad people. Levi says, I'm a boomer. I'm happy as crap. Yeah, bro, I'm happy you're happy too, bro. Keep in mind, you already know most of your generation is not happy. Most of your generation is pissed off. Pissed off. Celtic says, Elon the enforcer. He absolutely is. Absolutely is. Ugh. This voice of mine, my voice. Wellborn says, I take it that Angry is happy that Trump won. Absolutely. It just, guys, I'm always angry. I'll always be angry. When I'm happy, I'm angry. When I'm angry, when I'm sad, I'm angry. I'm always angry. This just like brought out the real anger inside of me because it just brought some passion back, like put a little fight inside of me. We got to wait and see what happens in the morning. But yeah, no, he's won. He won. They can try and lie. They can refuse to call the election. They don't know what to do right now. They don't know how to handle this. They basically, because he already has 267 votes. He's leading in every state. What are they going to do? Try to say that Alaska voted for Kamala? You know? So they're basically trying to buy time right now. And they're going to come with some BS in the morning. They're going to come with some total BS in the next couple of hours. We'll see what crap they come with. But we'll have lawyers. They can go to hell. They can really go down. They can go there. It's unbelievable. Still showing 267, and Kamala has 224. So they're obviously up to something. They're still refusing to call the election. All right, mainstream media is still refusing to call it. Unbelievable. VP Harris wins over New York wins New York over Trump. Gillibrand secures another 6 years in U.S. Senate. We won the Senate. We won the Senate. Republicans have the Senate. They have the House. They have the Supreme Court, and now we have the White House too. All right. This was the red wave. Trump said, "All I do is win, 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 no matter what." Whoo, guys. Can you history repeated itself? History repeats itself. If they had kept Biden in there, maybe he still would have had a better shot than Kamala. This was literally a repeat. All of it, guys. God has a sense of humor. Can you imagine? He did this with Hillary, and now he's done it with Kamala. All right. Hillary was going to be the first woman president. Nope, no, she's not. No, she's not. Kamala's going to be the first woman president. Nope, not again. Yet again, that's not it. That's not it, Chief. This is not it, Chief. Not going to happen, Chief. Oh, these people have to go to prison. Kamala needs to do some prison time for what she's done. The cover up, the massive cover up in the White House. All of these people have to do some prison time. MK says, got oil off my mind. I can never get enough. Oh, got oil. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah, no, MK says that Trump defeated 2 women. He absolutely did. First man to win. Guys, he's the first man. He's the first man to win it. The first man to win an argument against a woman. Not once, but twice. Not once, but twice. Zach says, angry, can they still steal the election? They can try. The thing is, they can try, but it doesn't really matter. So they're basically, they're going to say that they want all of the votes counted before they declare any more electoral votes going to Trump. The thing is that, what are they going to do? They're going to, guys, he's leading in he's already won. He's already won 267 electoral votes. And he's leading in every single state. So they're saying that they don't want to move forward at all until every single vote is counted. But here's the thing. Alaska has 3 electoral votes. And Alaska has traditionally gone conservative. So I don't know what they're it's a very, guys, they're trying to buy time. These losers are trying to buy time. Thanks, Samurai, for that. He says, cheers, appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. I'm going to need some Red Bull. I need some Red Bull after this. Honestly, I'm going to need some cough drops after this, man. My throat is so Throat is sore. Throat is sore. Celtics says Kamala can join the Diddy legal defense team. Absolutely. Absolutely. Red Pill says they can't. He's leading in every state. Alaska was already counted for Trump. Yeah. Yeah, guys. They're screwed. They're screwed by even their own numbers. They're screwed by even their own numbers. They're so screwed. They're literally so screwed. I mean, guys, here's in Alaska right now, like they said, like Trump's lead in Alaska. The AP hasn't called this race. 3 electoral votes, 73% reporting. Trump has he has 55.8% in Alaska, 135,000 votes, while Kamala has 40%. But it can still go either way. She can still come back from behind and win Alaska. Guys, the level of desperation and evil from these people. Entity says voted Trump. JMC says Trump 2024, baby. Oh my goodness. Waiter says Trump almost pulled a Reagan. Oh boy. MK is in the chat being bad, saying that Diddy had relationships with Kamala and Oprah. He probably did. He probably did, though. That's the funny thing. He probably did have relations. He definitely had relations with Oprah, and he probably had relationships with Kamala, because Kamala has a bad reputation. Judge Joe Brown said that she was like, she was really fast. She cheated on her husband, her previous husband, and she had physical relationships. Like she basically came up by being physically intimate with various people in the legal system. That's how she moved up. That's how she got to where she got, they say. So yeah. Here says God said not today. You have an election to win. Yep. Oh boy. Micah says, glory to MWA, glory to the men voters, glory to God. Hallelujah. I agree with you. Absolutely. Oh gosh. Overt says, you have a good one, Angry. Getting quite late here in New Zealand. Oh guys, we got New Zealand in the house. Good to hear Trump is winning. Laters, men. Nice to listen to you again. Peace out. See you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for being with us. Johnny says, flawless victory. Celtic says, back to the streets. Back to the streets for Kamala. Back to the streets for many of them. Many of them will be going back to the streets, guys. Oh my gosh, I tell you. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect it. Of course, they're basically crying and reeling right now. They're all, guys, the mainstream media is in denial. The left is in denial. No one wants to admit it. Has says, yes, glory to God over men. Absolutely. God is good. God is great. He is the number one. And let's praise him. Thank you, Father God, for the win. And God, please restore America. Please restore us all, Father God. Amen. Guys, it's incredible. Gret says, Gret T Man F502 says, the internet versus the machine. Internet remains undefeated. Absolutely. Nick says he was winning the previous time too. There's no limit to their tampering. 100%, Marquis Bell says, amen, bro. And I like this comment from Earl. Hey, Kamala, you are fired. Yeah, guys, she got fired. She absolutely got fired, guys. What do you think regarding all of this? He won. Let me know your thoughts. We'll talk about it in the comments, guys. Let me know if you want me to do some more streams like this. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, man, walking away. And cheers.